Chapter 18 The Founders Bedtime Story, titled The Snake and the Caterpillar, channeled by Daniel Scranton.
Blessings. We are the founders, and we are happy that it is our turn to be a part of this series of bedtime stories. We are going to tell you the story of the snake and the caterpillar. The snake and the caterpillar were unlikely as friends, seemingly so different. Much different in size, but not so different in shape. The snake would go off during the day and hunt for rodents that it could eat. And the caterpillar would eat whatever was right in front of it. Blades of grass, leaves. It would munch and munch and munch all day, not really getting the attention of anyone, whether they were in human or animal form. But the snake took notice of the caterpillar when they were both very young. The snake felt safe with the caterpillar and felt no desire to eat the caterpillar. And this was very comforting to the snake. Early on, the snake tried to be more like the caterpillar. The snake would eat the grass and the leaves, but not feel satisfied at all with those meals. And so eventually it would go out and look for a rodent. The caterpillar envied the snake as well, because the caterpillar wanted very much to be able to move as quickly as the snake could. The snake got to explore so much more of the forest and the fields, whereas it took the caterpillar a very long time to get anywhere. And so one evening, after a long day of munching for the caterpillar and hunting for the snake, They were lying on the ground, talking about the events of the day. And the caterpillar said to the snake, "What is it like to be able to move so fast and to go so many different places?" And the snake said to the caterpillar, "It's exhausting. I don't like that I have to hunt just to eat. I wish I could be more like you. I wish I could be satisfied by eating the grass from the ground and the leaves from the tree." And the caterpillar told the snake, "But I don't like having to eat so much. It seems like that's all I ever do, is eat. It doesn't seem like I have a purpose at all." Without being able to at least be able to go out and see more of the world, I feel like I am imprisoned by my own appetite and by my lack of mobility. And the snake was shocked. Couldn't believe that there was something enviable about its life. Couldn't believe how unhappy his friend, the caterpillar, had been. The snake loved the caterpillar, and the caterpillar loved the snake. Not just because they were different from one another in the ways that they wanted to be, but also because they were the same. They saw within each other enough sameness to recognize that they existed within each other, as well as being separate and knowing themselves as separate beings. So the next morning, the snake said to the caterpillar, "Why don't you get on my back and I will take you for a ride so that you can see more of the world?" And the caterpillar was so very excited. "Yes," said the caterpillar, "I will gladly accept your invitation." And the caterpillar slowly made its way over to the snake, got on its back, and was whisked away through the forest and through the fields. And the caterpillar enjoyed every moment of its ride on the back of the snake. It was able to see so much and experience so much. And it even enjoyed watching the snake eat the rodents that it would find and be able to get in its clutches. The snake was embarrassed and ashamed in those moments that his good friend saw him eating these poor, innocent rodents. And the caterpillar could feel it. Caterpillar was sensitive and empathic and knew that its friend was upset. And so the caterpillar said, "Do not ever be ashamed of who you are. I am happy that you are exactly who you are. And if it were not for you, I would not have had this experience today. I would not have been able to see so much of the forest and the field, the sky, the clouds, and all the trees." And the snake said, "Thank you. You have made me feel better about myself. I love and appreciate you." And after a long day of not eating, the caterpillar spent that night chomping away, while the snake curled up in a ball and tried to feel better about itself, about its lot in life. But mostly the snake appreciated friendship with the caterpillar. The next day, before the snake was able to get up and start its day hunting for rodents, there were some people who happened to be wandering around in the forest looking to connect and commune with nature. And they accidentally stumbled upon the snake. Now, this snake was and is not a poisonous variety. But the people did not know this. All they saw was snake. And they screamed. And they ran off. The screams woke the snake and the caterpillar. And the caterpillar said to the snake, "What in the world was that?" And the snake hung its head and said, "That was humans. Humans do not like me. Humans are scared of me. I don't know why. I've never done anything to a human." And the caterpillar sat for a while, contemplating what it could be. And the caterpillar said to the snake, "It is not you that they fear." And the snake said, "It isn't. How is that possible?" And the caterpillar said, "The humans recognize that you represent something within them. And what they really fear is that aspect of themselves. They have not yet made peace with their survival instinct. They have not yet made peace with the fact that they too are protective of themselves and will do what it takes to survive." And the snake took this in and thought about it. And then the snake said, "Why are they not afraid of you? You eat and eat and eat all day so that you can survive." And the caterpillar thought about it for a while before answering. And the caterpillar said, "I represent that part of them that they have already accepted. I represent that part of them that they love. And I remind them of who they are, just as you do. But I remind them of a different part of themselves. And the snake took this in and thought about it for a while. And eventually the snake felt compassion for the humans. "How hard it must be," said the snake, "to have so many different aspects, so many different parts of themselves that they need to reconcile." And the snake offered to take the caterpillar on another journey on its back. But the caterpillar said, "I have seen enough of the world now, and I can better accept where I am. Plus, I feel this intense desire to eat more than I usually eat. I don't know where it's coming from, but I do know that I have to listen to it." And so, the snake went off hunting for rodents for the day, while the caterpillar ate and ate and ate. And day after day, they both continued living the lives that they were born to live. And at night, they would talk about what their day was like. And they would bask in the friendship that they had established over many years. And then one day, the snake came back from hunting after a long day. And he could not find the caterpillar. Immediately, he thought about all the other creatures of the forest, even the humans, all the different beings that could have taken or hurt or eaten his friend. The snake became filled with rage. And he let that rage overwhelm him. The snake was no longer itself. It had become filled with this feeling that it just did not like. And it could not fully process. Instead, the snake felt a desire to go out and just find as many rodents as it could and eat them all, even though the snake was no longer hungry. And so, day after day, the snake went out looking for more than just food to survive on. The snake was looking for revenge. The snake was looking to honor its friend by killing as many of the potential culprits that it could find. And day after day it would come back, hoping the caterpillar would be there. And night after night, the snake would cry and feel sadness and despair. Now its life seemed completely meaningless without its friend to share its stories with and to share those dark and lonely nights with. And then one day, the snake came back from the hunt and noticed there was a butterfly standing atop a blade of grass. Flapping its wings. And the butterfly said to the snake, "It's me. It's me. It's your friend. The one you've always known." Snakes and caterpillars don't give themselves names like humans do. They just recognize each other and know who they are. And so even though this butterfly didn't look anything like the caterpillar that the snake had known its entire life, the snake could feel the presence of its friend. And the snake said, "What happened? Why do you look like that now?" And the caterpillar said, "I have no idea how this happened. One day I just started building this thing around me. And the next thing I knew, I emerged from it as this. I think I am called a butterfly." Yes, that sounds right. And the snake said to its friend, "You have no idea how much I missed you. You have no idea how much I felt while you were gone, while you were hibernating. And you have no idea how much joy it brings me to know that you are here now and that we can be together again. And the butterfly said, yes, I agree. This is such a wonderful transformation that I have experienced. Now, I can fly above you as you go on your daily hunting missions. I can see so much more. And I am so much less hungry. I will not feel like I am missing out on any meals by coming with you. And so, the butterfly and the snake resumed their friendship, and they felt so much joy just being in each other's presence, knowing that the other was always there to connect to and to feel that camaraderie with that every being seeks. And the snake would ask the butterfly, what is it like to be so different from what you were? How does it feel? And the butterfly said, it's hard to describe. It's like, I know that I am me. I am the me that I have always been. But now I know that I am more. Look how colorful my wings are. I have the gift of flight. I can see so much more of the world than I even could when I rode around on your back that one day. And the snake said to its friend, I've always been envious of you and your experience of life. Not having to hunt or kill in order to survive. And now I am even more envious of you, that you can transform in the way that you do. And the butterfly said to the snake, but you also get to transform. Every so often I see you shedding your skin. And the snake said, but that's different, because I'm still a snake. Even after I shed my skin, people are still afraid of me, and I still have to hunt and kill other animals just to survive. And the butterfly said to the snake, but what if you decide the next time that you shed your skin that you are going to be different? That you will not be the same as you were? Would that help? And the snake said, I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but I will certainly do it, since you recommended that I do, and since you are the wisest being that I know. And the following day, the snake went out on the hunt, and the butterfly flew along, and they enjoyed each other's company. But the butterfly could tell that it was fading. It was dying. And it didn't know how to tell the snake. The snake had taken it so hard the last time that the butterfly, who was then a caterpillar, had left the snake. So the butterfly decided it would be best to just let the snake enjoy all the time that they had together, rather than having the snake start the mourning process while the butterfly was still alive and well. And so, one night after a long day of adventuring together through the forest and the field, the butterfly started to feel that fading away more strongly. And it used all of its remaining strength to say to the snake, "My friend, who I love more than life itself, my time has come. It is time for me to go on my next transformation. And I am not sure where I am going to go. I am not sure what form I will take, but I can tell that I am leaving this form behind. And I don't think I will be of this world when I do." And the snake said, "Yes, I've been noticing the change in your energy. I could feel it. And I've been able to come to peace and accept that you would be leaving again. And this time I am ready. Wherever you go, whatever you become, always remember your friend, the snake. I will be here, thinking of you, imagining you flying over my shoulder, and loving you with all of my heart." And with that, the butterfly flapped its wings one last time and died. But of course, its consciousness lived on. Its consciousness went to a higher dimensional plane, where the butterfly, the caterpillar, the being that was always a friend to the snake, could watch over the snake, could still be a part of the snake's life. And the snake could feel the presence of its friend, always. And the next time the snake shed its skin, It told itself that it could transform completely and become brand new. And the snake did just that. The snake could feel more love for itself than it had ever felt before. And the snake knew that the love came from its friendship. That the caterpillar and then the butterfly had taught the snake how to love itself, how to be happy by itself, and how to treasure the life that it had. The snake lived on for a few more years and eventually died. And when the snake died, consciousness of the snake was reunited with the consciousness of its friend, the caterpillar / butterfly. And together, they planned their next incarnation. And that is the end of this bedtime story. We are the founders. We are the keepers of the flame.
Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share this video, and give a visit to danielscranton.com when you get a chance.